Hey.
Hello everyone, Gorillas up here, back with another video, and this is a very special, important video. Today I will be giving my review on the newest thing in the Gorillas discography, the Meanwhile EP, which actually just came out a couple of minutes ago. Or a day ago if you listen to this a day later. I did this in preparation. I was waiting for hours on end to do this. Because as I said, I was going to be the first person, the first Gorillas YouTuber to review this EP. Anthony Fantano can fucking suck it. Okay, we're doing it first. Anyways, yeah. So recently we've got the new EP, Meanwhile, or as most Gorillas fans thought it would be, the Carnival EP. That's what we thought it would be. We thought it would be the Carnival EP. It turns out it wasn't. It was just called Meanwhile, after the first track on the EP, which I really love. Now these songs, of course, did not originally start on the EP. Now we first heard about these songs, right? Because they were played at two of the live gigs. The O2 and I think a warming up gig before the O2 gig this year. So that's when we heard the songs Meanwhile, Deja Vu, and Jimmy Jimmy, the three songs on the EP. And I'm here to give my thoughts on each song, starting off with, of course, Meanwhile. Meanwhile is probably the best song on the EP entirely, as not only was it, I believe, the first one we heard advertisement of, because Gorillaz being smart uploaded a part of the song on Instagram, Twitter, I believe, their YouTube and their TikTok, which most people heard it on TikTok, and a lot of people thought it was Salt Machine Season 2, and then now find out that, well, it is this EP, not, of course, the damn song for Season 2. But even so, it's still good. I think Meanwhile may be the best song on the entire EP, and I think that it's the greatest. You could have your opinion, you could say Jimmy Jimmy is the best, or Deja Vu, but I truly just loved this entire thing, and I will always enjoy it. Jimmy Jimmy is also a pretty good album if you ask me. It's pretty good, not album, but a pretty good track as well. And I think it was done well. It was a good track. AJ Tracy, I think is his name. He did very good on this EP. It was a very good record. Not record, but it's a good EP. It's a very good song, and I enjoyed it. And finally, the final one, which I think was the first one that they performed live, actually, Deja Vu, which became one of the, if not biggest, song maybe, and it's the only one on the EP with a live version only. That screams that now there could be ideas. Maybe there was no studio, because it has the good quality of a studio version. So maybe it just is a studio version, but they're labeling it as a live version because it's like a live studio version, kind of like the iTunes session in a way. It's like they're in a studio performing it live. I'm kind of a bit sad that we didn't get to see more tracks of the EP, but I'm fine with the three. I think it's very good. And the hype for each of these and the whole EP was going crazy. As Gorillaz did not advertise it until much later, and while we mostly knew it was coming, something was coming because of good old our beloved Jamie Hewlett. As Jamie, of course, drew at first this photo of Noodle, right? It was Noodle looking in the Phase 2 aspect. Not Phase 2, but Phase 1. And it was a Phase 6 Noodle in the Phase 2 art style. That was named Old School. That's how I first heard of it. And then it became the thing where we then knew about fucking. After that, we then got it where it was, with the fucking detail photo. The many detail photos. The detail photos were basically a lot of photos of the band itself that we haven't seen in a while. Even some characters that we definitely did not see in a while, like the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman, and of course the very special one out of nowhere, which came back on the 17th, so literally 9 days ago. A photo of Dell. I will send Paige all of the detail photos, and then maybe we can have him splash up on the screen. And it first started with an Old School Noodle, and then after that we got the detail photos with a Motel, Joker Noodle. No, there was this masked image, 2D Russell. So there was a hyper-realistic Russell and Noodle, which when we saw that we thought maybe it could be like another Humans thing, and thankfully that did not happen. I'm scared to see what 2D or Murdoch could have looked like in that, but thankfully it was only Russell and Noodle. I think Noodles was the most coolest. Noodles was really cool to me. It was very dope. I wouldn't mind seeing another version of that. Now, what would I give the ratings on the EP? Okay, this is an easy one. Now, meanwhile, it's my personal favorite. I'm gonna give it a 10. It's easily the greatest one I've heard. I just extremely like that album. Boom, not out that song. Like, it is literally the best song I've heard on the EP. And if they put it on season 2, so on season 2, which is not canceled, it's definitely still gonna happen most likely. That will be absolutely amazing. I would love to see it, happen and come back. And the art style for one of the songs on the EP, I think it's Jimmy Jimmy, gives a very reminiscent of the G-Sides cover with the band members behind the building that has the Gorillaz logo on it. I will send Paige the image. You can see it right here. It's very reminiscent to the OG G-Sides cover photo, back cover photo, where it being on what's the name of it? Trisket Towers, which remember correctly is where Gorillaz was formed by Damon and Jamie. That's where they were at when they got the idea of it. So it's been there with Gorillaz for years, and even as the album, the EP cover with just the tower, and then it just says Meanwhile. There also is a little glitch on social media so far. It's not fully out yet, really. So when you hear it, just know that if you look up my music, you might only see Jimmy Jimmy as a track, or maybe Deja Vu and Meanwhile. It's a bit glitchy right now because it just fucking came out, but it is overall a good EP. It's all on YouTube now. You can listen to it there. They already put the visualizers up. So when it happens and we see more, that will be greatly appreciated. I hope that we see more stuff for his EP, maybe some more art for it. Maybe it'll release on season 2, and I hope to see Meanwhile get performed live at newer gigs, and hopefully these do not get pushed to the side like most Gorillaz songs after being released, like fucking goddamn Strobe Light, Empire Ants, Super Fracture. That's a job, but shoot, you know what I mean. Just hopefully they don't shelve the other songs that they usually do other songs. Next, and overall, this has been my review of the Meanwhile EP. Thanks for watching this video. I've been Gorillaz Hub, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.